Craig, a massive win today at Craik Park. How happy are you?
Yeah, delighted. Look, it's a massive win. It's easier to say after you've won that it was a must-win, but obviously anyone that's looking, it was a must-win today. Obviously, results. Some teams have picked up points, but we just had to concentrate on ourselves, and to score after 6 minutes takes a bit of pressure off, doesn't it? And then Nick's done brilliantly to head one off the line to keep us at 1-0. But I thought first half they had a lot of possession, but I watched the game against FC United, and look, we've got some good footballers, but we're struggling to put teams to the sword. And I was still comfortable with our shape, even though we were moving the ball. It was about just keeping your head, keeping you cool, and just making the move side to side. I don't really think Langer's had a save to make today. So for how much possession we had, I was comfortable. Like I said, I watched their game on Friday, and then we scored a fantastic another goal just before half time, and then delighted for Ryan Chater. He was just took the pressure off for the last 5 minutes, and we could enjoy the last 5 minutes of the game.
Going in at half time, were you perhaps a little bit disappointed it wasn't a couple more given the chances?
Yeah, look, like I said, Nick's headed one off the line, but I think we've created chance after chance first half. We couldn't live with Nick and JMO. Like, I knew it's the way we played that it was a big ask for their centre half to come in today, only an under 18 of Sunderland, and playing against Luke James, and I thought he's gonna be up for this, JMO. And the lad, I think if there's any game for your first senior start as such to play against Luke James, it'll hold the young lad in good stead. But we battered him, like we've got battered, and I was delighted. I just disappointed with the final product, because it would have been nice to be in. I know 2-0 is a nice scoreline, but it's always if we'd be scored next it gets a bit nervous. But 2-0, and then it was a commanding performance after that. We just let them keep the ball, but our shape we just moved across, and like I said, we didn't really have many shots on goal to cause us too many problems.
It gives a bit of form as well going into a very tough away trip next week at Hednesford.
Yeah, 2 massive away trips, 2 far away trips to start with. I think it's a early start on the Saturday, but Hednesford are flying. We've got a great home record. It's one of them. I know it's a different manager, but they'll be up for it because we beat them here first, our first win of the season. We've got to go there, and we've got to go there with belief. If you don't have belief, there's no point turning up, and we've got quality. So if we can put both together, we'll give Hednesford a good game. I've got no doubts about that. It's just important that we turn up like we have today. We turn up like we did against Bamber Bridge, like we did against Hyde, but we kind of turn up like we have done against Leek and Lancaster. But like I keep saying, that's why we are where we are. If we could have got a bit of consistency, we would have been mid-table, not a problem. But that's the lay of the land, and we've got 3 games to stay in this league.